Brian O'Connell, congratulations, you've led this team into a Munster final. Came all the way down here to Parky Win, which isn't easy. I can't remember the last time we won here as a Clare team. Fantastic achievement, Brian.
Yeah, it is, and we're delighted with it. We're delighted with the application of the lads, and just the work rate that they put in, and as the game went on, the belief that they got in themselves, and then the composure to actually see it out. Yeah, that was the important part, really, just seeing it out and believing in ourselves all the way to the final whistle.
Yeah, the key word there, work rate, unbelievable work rate. Cork didn't know what hit them. I think they were expecting probably something like last year maybe, and they seemed to be a bit shell-shocked at half time. You know, they got back up to level. We were 6 points up at one stage.
Yeah, it's the first attribute we look for. We've said it right from the very start when we've been involved with this crew, that we just want to be honest and work, and then everything else just falls into place after that. Like the skill and everything will come, but the first thing that you need to have is attitude and work rate and application, and I think these lads have it in spades, and we're delighted with them.
Yeah, normally in a minor team you'd pick out 2-3 outstanding players, but this team is a very even team. Like, they all work for each other, and there's no sort of there's no one player. It's everybody shoulder to the wheel, and that's what's most pleasing. I think that's what's getting you results.
Yeah, and it has to be that way, because you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, if you try and have one person that is going to lead it all for you, then you're going to be in trouble, because somewhere down the line that will fall for you. But I think these lads just, as I said, they just work really hard for each other. If it's not happening for somebody else is picking up the pieces, and it's just kind of the model that we've been working to. And I think you probably see it in the senior team at the weekend as well. It was the same kind of attitude. You know, you work first and then you hurl after.
Yeah, you could see the similarities, like, and it's rarely that's done to Cork, like, but he played a bit deep as well, and Jack O'Neill was falling back, like, and his work rate was phenomenal. And I think Cork didn't know how to deal with how you set up, maybe. Not that you sit up and eat, but just to deal with that a little bit deep, like.
Yeah, I think it's part of the game that's been played now. You know, you need your half forward line working and trying to get back on ball and pick the ball up. But it's a lot easier said than it is done. You know, you still have to have a bit of composure coming out with the ball. Then, you know, you can't just lump it back up on top of the Cork forwards or Cork backs that are back there. So you need a little bit of composure when you're coming out with it, and to have that composure and to still work the ball, even though you might get turned over once or twice, then it's a testament to the lads to be able to just keep belief in themselves and do that again and again. So well done to them.
Yeah, and having said that, I suppose our first goal, Ocean's goal there, it came from a long ball in, and the ball broke from him, and he did the rest. Like, it was a fantastic goal.
Yeah, he's a great finish, you know. And Ocean is like that. He's a kind of a marksman. You give him a sniff of it at all, then he'll more than likely rattle the back of the net if he gets a chance. So yeah, just he had a good battle with that full back that was there, and he just, for that goal, he came out on top of it on that battle.
Yeah, he did. Talking to those lads there, they're very level-headed, and they're very. You can see they have the belief in themselves, like, and that's how I see yourself and Donald and the lads are putting that into them. Like, that's not just, you know, they came down here. I mean, we say the first game they were beaten by a tip. They got sucker punched after half time, 2 goals, and you know, their first day out, their heads might have dropped, but you had them right back up again.
That's probably is our biggest task with this bunch, is making them believe in themselves, because as you said, the day against Tip, and they got 2 goals just after half time, and our energy kind of sapped. And we just had to hammer home the message that, look, you're as good as Tip, you're as good as the rest of them that are there, and just really believe in yourselves and go out and play the hurling that you can play. And then as the games have gone through, that belief has slowly crept into them, and I think you saw it tonight, where they just really believed in themselves and believed in themselves so much that they finish the game out, and we have to just make sure that we are in the same frame of mind next week when we're playing against Tip.
Yeah, we're very pleased at the half forward line. It was a return of 8 points from the half forward line, which is great scoring from right across. And James Orkin 4 points again tonight.
Yeah, and obviously comes from how well we're working in the backs and being able to get these lads onto the ball, and even for the lads going back, working hard and creating turnovers. That's all part of where they get on the ball to be able to put the ball over the bar. So yeah, like we did a good spread of the scores today, and 8 points out of half forward line is a good return.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's a great time to be a Clare supporter anyway, that's all I know.
It is, yeah, coming down and getting 2 results off Cork in the space of a couple of days is we'll take it every week.
We'll take it every week, is absolutely, as I say, don't come to Park in that often and go away, but our journey home now is going to be very short. We'll really enjoy it. I have a couple of good lads in the car with me there, Paul Gannon and Ollie Breen, and it's all hurling. So, that's what you're doing for us. Like, there was a nice Clare crowd down as well, like, which was very pleasing as well.
It's not easy to get down on a Tuesday evening and go home late this evening and work tomorrow and stuff like that. So we really appreciate the support, and hopefully there'll be a good crowd coming out and supporting them next week, because no matter where the game is on, you're guaranteed it's going to be a good game of hurling, because as you saw the first day, Tip are a fine team, and I think these lads deserve the support, and the way that they're playing, I think, deserves to be supported as well.
Absolutely. They're a great bunch of lads and a great backroom team behind them. So it's happy days going on, Brian. Thanks very much.
Excellent.
Really appreciate what you're doing for us.
Excellent. Thanks, Mike.